What is up, beautiful girls and boys? So I'm gonna be doing my makeup to get ready for my photo shoot downstairs today. I'm gonna be using Beautycounter. I pretty much use Beautycounter exclusively because there aren't a lot of companies that make safe personal care and safe makeup. And Beautycounter, I've been with Beautycounter since 2016, and it used to be their colors weren't that great. They were safe, but there wasn't a lot of pigment. But since last December, the pigment is freaking awesome now. So all the pigments are wonderful and I love it. So this is the Tint Skin foundation. I wear linen. Yeah. And they have a bunch of different shades, so I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do it mostly in the mirror. So I have to do a little bit fuller coverage for my photo shoots, just because I have a lot of red in my skin. And what helps, I'm not a makeup expert anywhere close to by any means, but I have been learning a lot more since I became a Beautycounter consultant, but more importantly, since I started learning photography and how to do self-portraiture. So I'm learning a lot more. Something I learned, this flat brush, this is a buildable coverage foundation. And I find that I used to use a softer brush to apply it. I don't think I even have the brush anymore. But I found I wasn't getting the coverage I wanted. So this is the Beautycounter flat brush. It's a concealer, not a concealer brush, but a foundation brush. And because of the density of the bristles, I could do this in my ring light, but I think it's harder to put makeup on in front of the ring light. Anyway, because of the density of the bristles, it puts the color on a lot better. I'm gonna get a little bit more. I like to put it on my eyes as well. And I blend it in pretty okay, but I'm gonna use a sponge to blend it better here in just a moment. All right, now I'm gonna knock some concealer. I use the, oh, you can't even read that, Beautycounter concealer. It's the Touch Up Pen Concealer, and I use Fair. It comes with this brush. You click the end right here to put pigment makeup into the brush, but I don't use the brush to blend. I just use it to apply, and then I blend it with another brush. I hit the little blemishes on my neck. In photography, I can edit my little acne or my little red spots or whatever out. But I'm not as good a videographer as I want to be, so I don't know how to do that for video yet. So I do this under the eye, just to, right here, because I'm super red, but I don't use a ton of it. I'm okay with the red in my skin. I'm pretty much okay with everything about me. All right. So good. It looks terrible on this camera and this light. I don't have nice lighting in my bathroom. And I don't plan on doing a lot of makeup. I'm not a makeup vlogger. Although I do have the ring light. I have everything I need to do a really badass makeup tutorial setup if I wanted. I just don't care about setting it up. It's a big difference. I just don't care about setting it up. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple different eyes. I'm gonna do a lot of photo shoots tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna show you all the makeup that I do tonight, but I am using the Beautycounter Ultimate Nudes Palette. Holy cow. Guys, I love this palette. This palette changed everything for me. Beautycounter's pigments didn't used to be super dense and rich, but now they are, and they're gorgeous. And we have new stuff coming that I can't even tell you about yet. God, I am so excited about it. So today, for the first photo, for this transformation look that I'm gonna do, by the way, I'm working on transformation for myself just for fun. So it'll probably be 3 months actually, it's just I'm just gonna document how my body changes as I just because of the way I eat and take care of myself. So it's not really a plan or anything. There's not a timeline, it's just a lifestyle, but I'm gonna start documenting it. So I think I'm gonna wear the copper, which is kind of like metallic, and a soft peach. God, I have so much acne and so many acne scars. I used to have really severe cystic acne. I was on Accutane 3 times. It's crazy, but I didn't know then what I know now. I could have healed a lot when I was younger if I'd known. So I'm gonna do copper, and I probably won't be on camera very much since I don't have a good setup in here. I love this copper on the lid. I think it's awesome. And I did some peach, soft peach here. I'm gonna do that underneath, and then I did the copper on top, but I was so eager, I just went for it. In my photography, I want to start playing with more dramatic looks in makeup, so I'm really, really excited to do that. Used the wrong brush. Oh, that's another thing. It comes with this beautiful brush. This is actually one of the best brushes I've used in a long time. I think this might be my favorite eye brush ever, and this is the brush, double-ended brush. It has an angle brush and a crease brush. Then it comes with the Ultimate Nudes palette. So now I'm gonna do a little soft peach to soften out the edges here, kind of blend it up, not quite up into the brow. And some a little bit underneath. I'm really excited about playing with more dramatic eyeshadow in my photography. Yeah, it was more pigment than I wanted, but I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. I'm just using a blank brush to blend it out. Again, this is probably the shittiest makeup tutorial you guys have seen. Cool. I think for now, that's a wild base. I'm so pumped about it. Okay, so soft peach on the lid. Oh, that soft peach is really pretty. Even just that soft peach is nice. It's not as big as the copper, but it's a photo shoot, so why not go big? Go big or go home, but I'm already home. So I would never normally put color down here, but I'm just playing. I just want to see how it looks in the photos, honestly. Why not? Okay, so that's cool. I'm gonna put some cashmere. It's kind of a sparkly highlighter right close to the brow, just to blend the lines and the look together. Probably should have done my brow pencil last, but who cares? I don't care. Cool. Gosh, my nose is gonna itch endlessly, isn't it? Okay, now I am going to use my flat angle brush. It's kind of blurry up there. And use espresso. It's like a chocolate, yeah, like a good chocolate brown. That's why I love this Ultimate Nudes palette. These colors will look great on everyone, and you've got 2 highlighters, a sparkly one and like a skin tone one, and then a dark charcoal for a black for a eyeliner. And then each one goes in like a set of 3. So whatever your skin tone, from super fair like me to the darkest of dark, with you dark beauties, you'd be able to sport this, and it's so awesome. They did a really good job. So we're gonna use espresso on my lid. Oh, I did not mean to get out there. It's just really hard to do it 5 feet from the mirror. Not 5 feet, 3 feet from the mirror. I put a little under the lid in the corner. I'm gonna blend that here in a second. I like to set it with more espresso, but I use a brush, so it's like powder form, I wet this brush, and then I lay it in the espresso, in the pigment, and it makes it go on like eyeliner. Cool. So it's a little darker. Again, it's gonna look so much better in the pictures, guys, than it does here. So I'm gonna use my Beautycounter angle brush again. I'm gonna touch it in the espresso. Actually, I'm not gonna use the Beautycounter brush because it's big and fluffy. Instead, I'm going to use this little guy. It's fluffy, but it's a little more dense than the crease brushes that come with the kit. So that way I can smudge, but also set my color a little better. I'm kind of doing a coppery, bronzy, brown, copper, bronze, smoky eye, basically. And I'm sure you amazing makeup teachers on YouTube, you probably do this like a fraction of the time, but you know, it's my first go filming stuff. And again, I'm just smudging. You can barely see what I'm doing, but it's all good. It's looking cool. All right, so what I'm doing right now is creating the illusion of a wing, of what would be a wingtip with the copper. So it's an illusion, but I think it's gonna look either awesome or stupid, one or the other in the photos. We'll see. We shall see. And then I'm using the highlighter to blend, and I'm gonna use peach as well to blend it. Oh, I lightened it up too much. Yeah, I like the peach a lot. The soft peach color. It's really pretty. It's funny, maybe I'll end up wearing one makeup set, I don't know. I'm having so much fun just doing this. There's other color sets, I want to do more stuff. We'll see what happens. Because this takes me so long, I don't know. So I do need a different blush for the copper. I'm gonna be using Beautycounter's blush again, but this time I'm using Apricot, which it still looks kind of pink in this light, but that's the lighter tone. This is a flamingo pink on the right, which is so pretty as well. That's really fun, but it would not look good with this copper. So I'm gonna be using Apricot just on the apple of my cheek. And that's it. And my nose is already red enough. I'm gonna put more concealer or more makeup on that because my nose is so itchy. So another thing I always do that I learned from Martha Stewart's old beauty makeup, what's the word I'm looking for? Esthetician, did her makeup. She's Beautycounter rep now and she lives here in Austin, Texas, and she taught me this trick. So I'm using Beautycounter's bronzer number 1. It's the lightest shade of bronzer. And I'm just using that. Well, actually, the trick that she taught me isn't gonna work because I'm wearing eyeshadow today, so never mind, I'll show you another time. The trick though, I won't leave you in suspense. The trick is that, so suck in my cheeks for most of you who know contouring, but maybe some of you don't. Suck in, you just put it on the line here, and then I just put a little around the crown back here, and I like to do it along my jawline and down my neck as well. I don't go crazy with it. I don't do contouring the way you see some gals on Beautycounter do contouring. Oh my god, less is more for me. I wear hardly any makeup at all. I don't like the whole full coverage thing. Like heavy coverage. It's not me. I'm not judging it, it's just not me. All right. Oh, did I tell you? I don't know. So I think I stopped midway. So with the bronzer, you put it around the crown and then you do a sweep of it over your eyelids if you're not wearing makeup. Just a sweep on the eyelids and it makes your face like pop and look dewy and awake, and it's awesome. So I wear that a lot when I'm just going out and kind of doing whatever. So I'm gonna put a little bit more foundation on my nose because I keep itching it. Better. Much better. You can't tell in this light, but you'll be able to tell in the pictures. You will. It's gonna be awesome. Ugh, I immediately started itching my nose again. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's all. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm wearing, so Twig is my favorite Beautycounter lip sheer of all. And I think it's gonna go nicely with this. I'll do some photos like this with just Twig Twig is my neutral. See, it looks like my regular lips, except it's just a shade darker. Everybody wants to have a neutral. So whatever your neutral is, it might be Twig. Twig is super popular. I know some women have much more red lips. Plum is a good color for that. Others might use Petal, which is more of a pink. Everyone's a little bit different. But Beautycounter's lipsticks are great because they look good on almost all skin types. So I've been really, really impressed with their Lipsure line, and their new color intense pigments are incredible. The lipsticks are absolutely incredible. They stay on forever without being a toxic 24-hour wear. I love them. I am gonna use some of the intense colors for tonight's photo shoot, some different looks, which I also probably won't film. Maybe I'll do them another time because this is taking up way more time than it should. For my photo shoots, I also like to use, this is the Buff lip gloss. I like to put by Beautycounter. I like to use lip glosses in all of my photo shoots because it just makes whatever color I'm wearing, it just makes the lips pop a little bit more in photos, which is always nice. So Buff is perfect over top of Twig. Done. Pretty good look. It's gonna look a lot nicer on camera. Now it's time to do my hair, which I'll do in another video for you. If you liked this video, like and subscribe. I'm putting out videos constantly. The #1 thing people wanted from me was daily encouragement. So more videos are coming all the time. If you wanna stay encouraged and learn how to shop for safer everything so you can improve your health and your happiness, subscribe. I put out videos every single week. I'll see you in the next video.